Gavin Newsom probably had the worst night out of anybody else at the World Economic Forum. For one, he was invited to Davos to give a speech, and at the last second, they canceled the whole thing. And of course, Newsom is blaming the White House for not being able to speak that night. And then you have the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent calling Alex Soros his billionaire sugar daddy.
He's here this week with his billionaire sugar daddy, Alex Soros, and the Davos is a perfect place for a man who, when everyone else was on lockdown, when he was having people arrested for going to church, he was having $1,000 a night meals at the French Laundry, and I'm sure the California people won't forget that.
Bessent wasn't lying. This is literally the mountain of transactions that Alex and George Soros has sent to the Gavin Newsom campaign, and it just keeps going. Gavin might as well should have looked like this at the event, like seriously.
And I was told he was asked to give a speech on his signature policies, but he's not speaking because what have his economic policies brought? Outward migration from California, a gigantic budget deficit, the largest homeless population in America, and the poor folks in the Palisades who had their homes burned down. He is here hobnobbing with the global elite while his California citizens are still homeless. Shame on him. He is too smug, too self-absorbed, and too economically illiterate to know anything.
Yo, Bessent got down and dirty with that one. The biggest highlight for me was when Donald Trump was talking about Gavin Newsom on stage and the camera pans over to him and he looks like a kid that just got beat up in the parking lot and forced to go to church.
You know, Gavin was here. I used to get along so great with Gavin when I was president. Gavin's a good guy. And if he needed it, I would do it in a heartbeat.
One thing about Gavin Newsom is that he's not afraid to show his many faces. On one second, he is calm, non-confrontational, and keeps it together.
You were obviously named by President Trump during that speech. Yeah. What was your reaction to what he had to say about you?
None. I think he said something very different last night. I didn't hear new scum. I heard new.
But not too long before, Gavin Newsom was having a meltdown talking about how world leaders should do more to undermine America's interests.
I can't take this complicity. People rolling over. I should have brought up a bunch of knee pads for all the world leaders. I mean, handing out crowns and this is pathetic. Nobel Prizes, they are being given away. I mean, it's just pathetic. And I hope people understand how pathetic they look on the world stage. I mean, at least from an American perspective, it's embarrassing.
So what should Europe be doing?
You should decide, the Europeans should decide for themselves what to do. But one thing they can't do is what they've been doing.
Keep in mind, this is a European reporter, which means this interview is going to be shown on European television. And here, Gavin Newsom is one of our governors from one of our states, completely undermining the president and all of the efforts that he's doing for the benefit of our country. Absolutely unbelievable. One thing's for sure, Gavin Newsom destroys anything that he touches. He did it with San Francisco when he was mayor. He did it with California. And now he's trying to do it with the entire country. The fact that even after everything he's done, he is still the favorite to be the nominee for the presidential election in 2028. What are we doing?